Hey guys, welcome back to Home Reviews. In this video, we're going to be looking at this new pool cleaner. This is called the SMOROBOT, and I'm really anxious to get this one taken out and trying it in my pool. This is the Tank X1C model, and you can see my cat's excited about it too. We're going to get this unboxed though. I really want to see how well this thing works, if my cat will let me open it up. So let's get this unboxed, take everything out, and I'll show you guys exactly what this is. So let's take a look at this SMOROBOT. This thing is very impressive. It's bigger than what I thought it was going to be. You can see it compared to my hand. It's got tracks on it. So I've never used a pool cleaner like this before that has tracks. The ones I always had wheels, and sometimes this was a problem with it climbing the walls. Now what else comes with it is your user manual, your charging cable, a hook that you can use to retrieve it. So you will attach this to your pole that you use for your skimmer. And once this is done cleaning, it'll move close to a side and stop. And you can simply just reach down with your pole and grab a hold of it and pull it up out of the water so you don't have to get in it. Now it also comes with some extra sleeves, grease, and screws. So this is for extra maintenance that you want to do after every so many months. It's all covered in the user manual. And what you would do is simply come over here. You can see you got these little tabs on this side. There's one down there and then on the other two. And what you would do is just pop these off, unscrew it. This whole thing comes off. And if you notice that these need replaced, you have a couple extra here that you can do that. Now let's take a little bit closer look at this. So first of all, what I love about it are these brushes. So listen to this. So these are not super soft. They're actually, in my opinion, about perfect, because if they're too soft, they're not going to actually rotate and clean the floor or the walls. But since they're just a little bit stiff, it's going to allow it to more or less scrub as they're rotating, which is going to help not only to end up sucking up a lot of the debris and stuff in your pool, but help to actually clean it. Across the front of it are going to be a series of lights. And if you look through your manual, it's going to show you what these lights mean, depending on whether you're charging it, whether you're using it. It'll all let you know what is going on with the SMOROBOT. Up here at the top is your power switch. You have two options, one for standard and one for floor. So if you do standard, it's going to clean both your walls and your floor, or if you just put it on F, it's only going to clean your floors. On the side, you have a plug, and what you're going to do is unscrew this, and this is where you're going to plug it up to charge it. And then you want to make sure this is dry when you plug it up. And then when it's done charging, make sure you screw this back on tight so water doesn't get back into it. Now, a full charge, I think it says, takes about 2.5 hours. And by charging it all the way, I think it'll clean for close to about 3 hours or 2,500 square foot. In the instruction manual, it tells you how to put it in the pool and then how to take it out of the pool. You also see how to clean the filter, which I want to show you that too. So let's go ahead and turn this around. And you'll see where it says here to press and then open. So if you just try to lift this, it's not going to open. You actually have to put your thumb here and push a little bit, and then it just pops right up like that. And then this is your basket. You're just going to take it out. You can see down inside there, and right there on the bottom, that's wherever all the debris comes up into the basket and seals it in there. And then if you want to clean this out, you have a little latch there you can pop open, and then you want to empty this and clean it. And you should do that every time that you clean your pool, because if you don't, it's going to dry inside of your basket, and when that happens, it gets much more difficult to clean it out. So really, when you get this, it comes ready to go, other than you having to charge it and then just taking it out and setting it in the pool. There's nothing to put together. It's just all ready, which I love. So I'm going to go ahead and get this charged up. I'm going to hook these up here. We're going to plug it up. I'm going to let it run and charge, and then we're going to take it out to my pool. We're going to let it clean the entire thing and see how well it does cleaning the floors. So we got it all charged up. We're going to be dropping it in the water here. We're going to let it go and see what happens. Make sure after you charge it, this is put back on, tightened up all the way. You don't want water to get in there. We're going to turn this on. We're going to do the floor and the walls. So we want to turn it on standard. And we're going to give it a minute for all these lights to tell us it's ready to drop it in. There should be some yellow lights flashing on the sides when it's ready. And now you can see the two yellow lights flashing. So we're going to put it in the water, hold on to it for a second while it fills up with a little bit of water. And then just let it drop. And then the instruction manual says that it can take several minutes for it to actually start taking off and cleaning. It kind of prepares itself, gets ready, moves forward and backwards a few times, I guess. So it looks like it's finished up, so we're going to stick this hook down here. We're going to pull it up out of the water. It is pretty heavy because it still has a lot of water in it. We're going to get it set up here, and then we're going to check and see what's in the basket. All right, we got it to dry ground. Let's pop this open and see what we've got in the basket. All right, let's open it up. And there you go. Looks like it got all kinds of stuff out of my pool that was sitting there on the bottom, and probably a little bit along the sides if you saw in the video. But I got to take us over here and go ahead and rinse it out. But if you guys saw in that video, it did go up the sides. I only saw a couple times when it did, though. I didn't stay out here the whole time that it was cleaning. I just couldn't do that. But I did see it go up the sides a few times. So I know it is able to do that. But I'm going to get this rinsed out and let's take a look over here. And other than that leaf floating on top there, I don't see anything on the bottom, so it must have got everything out of there. And there was some also up here, and I don't see anything there either. So it looks like it got everything out of here. I love the fact that it'll work in this type of a pool that's sloped like this and has angles on it. So if you have a pool like that too, this is something that'll probably work well in your pool as well. But if you do want to check it out or get more details, guys, I'll put the link below this video so you can go there and learn more about it or pick up one yourself. That's it for this video. You guys have a great day.